watching Among Us. So little Shinigami just left. They come over last night. And like I spent a lot of time this morning picking out seeds from milkweed, and then they all fucking spilled. I cleaned some of them up, but honestly I just gave up. I was like, fuck it, I don't even care. I spent like an hour fucking doing it, and then they all just spilled, and I'm like, what the fuck? So the wind knocked them over because they were in a plastic container, and the plastic was too light, so just the force of the wind itself moved it. I was like, okay. Have a good day. So, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Like, the next road is in 2 miles. It's nice out here. It's just farm after farm. It smells like cows out here. Cow poop. Ugh, it smells terrible. Oh no, it smells so bad. Ugh. Road. So, like I'm just kind of here on some random person's property hoping they don't come bug me. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just kind of chilling with a peacock. Like what I'm even, yeah, or what I'm supposed to be looking for because I don't know if it's this purple house or the barn next door. It's actually super nice here. Yeah, like it's very rural where I am. So, like but yeah, I mean I sent you all those photos so you could look on them. A surprise episode. We come live from Hollyhock Hollows in Selkirk, New York. We're going to be hiking around and seeing if we can identify some new flowers. And yeah, not really much else to say. Thanks for joining. This is Rainbows and Razor Blades. Off we go. Thanks for joining. I just stopped recording, but actually right here we have white snakeroot. I looked it up on the app. I don't know if this is accurate, but this is called white panicolaster. Oh, look at the little cute pollinator fly. Very cute. White panicolaster. And then we had back here, I'll show you, we have some Pennsylvania smartweed. I think that's what this is. This one right here, the pink one. Some chickweed of some variety. This one is Asiatic dayflower, it looks like. More of the panicolaster. Looks like Joe Pye weed. Some pokeweed. And then we'll slide over this way. We've got some goldenrod. What type is this? No idea. I'm not very good with my goldenrods yet. I should be learning them actually. This is like the time of year to be learning, but I'm not really in the mood to be really honest. We got some smooth blue wood aster, I think is what that one's called. Definitely some more pokeweed. Look at that. Don't eat these. For sure, don't eat these. Yeah, the Joe Pye weed here is great. We must have just missed the bloom. Boy, it's nice out today. I'm glad to be here. It is the smooth blue aster. Let me get down. Woo! You can tell that it's smooth blue. Sorry. You can tell it's smooth blue aster because, I mean, first of all, the color. That's the number one that's indicative. But also you can see how it's like a little bit more spread out. How there's like the leaves are kind of like, or the petals rather. And then also you can see like on the inside there's like the, whatever the fuck they're called. You have to ask that, you know, crime pays but botany doesn't. Yeah, this is smooth blue aster. And I'll show you the underside of the leaf too. You can tell that it's got these fringes, or these spikes right here. It's so nice out today. I feel really blessed to just like be alive and like have a partner that I woke up with, and just like I was having a really emotional, volatile, insecure moment last night, and I'm feeling a little better today. I'm still a little volatile. I actually hugged Laura today. Laura's my mother. You know, I feel bad for her because she was planning to go to Portugal, and instead her mother-in-law, her husband's mother, so my father's mother, my grandmother, was hospitalized after a heart attack, so they canceled the trip to Portugal. And that just sucks. Like, it really sucks, because it comes on the heels of my mother, Laura's, you know, my grandfather on her side just died. So then now on my father's side, the mother had a heart attack, but she lived for now. She's 90. But the two events were like a week apart, you know? And yeah, it's really, really, really nice out here today. You could hear, literally, you could hear the leaves falling. And yeah, it's super nice out. There were some dragonflies I had hoped to film, and I'm still sitting around and kind of waiting. I'm about to film the shadow of the water bugs because I think that that's kind of a cool aesthetic. So I'm waiting for one to kind of, I almost said fly, but skirt? I don't know. Float? Here, I'll show you. Of course, when I start recording it, oh yeah, there you can see it. See that? The shadow's just really cool. I really like that. I think a lot about projection all the time, like how sometimes I feel hollow like that. Like I feel like I am the shadow more than I am the object. I think a lot of us feel that way. That may be even the default human condition, you know? It's really beautiful here. I do have to pee. I was gonna pee like right here, but it's a little close to the path, and then this like random woman was passing with her dog. She actually went across, oh, she went across right here. I hadn't actually looked where she had crossed. I was like, I heard it. I was like, how did she cross? That's just crazy. But she was like wearing flip-flops. So today's October 5th, 2023, and yeah, we're gonna keep walking. I thought that was like a chipmunk, but it was just a leaf and it was a shadow. We'll be right back when there's something to film. Oh, some mugwort. I'm gonna smell that. Oh, it smells so good. Mugwort's invasive, so you don't have to feel bad picking it at all. In fact, you're doing the environment a favor if you pick the whole plant over most of the time. The thing is you have to be confident in your identification. What the heck kind of aster is this? Okay, I'm gonna go identify this. Oh, a bee. Ooh. One thing I don't think people realize is like, you know, my episodes, I was watching my old episodes, including ones from the beginning of this year, they're simply too long and not enough content because it was a video diary more than a vlog, and as I've moved towards more like content vlogging, I suppose, rather than non-tent vlogging, like people don't realize like how much gets scrapped. Like I just spent, I don't know, probably like 5 minutes just like pulling down bittersweet, and I don't film it, you know? I pick up a lot of trash outside too, and like I actually think it's funny because I think just based on my perception of the internet, I think there's a huge demand. Like there's a dude who goes around raking because it's satisfying. You like rake like water and like rake the sticks out of the water and like clear dams and stuff like that and like wear muck boots and like people love that shit. And honestly, like I'm not even talking shit. I'm really not. Like I'm impressed with it because the guy is kind of boring. Like he doesn't really have that much to say. Like yeah, he's a nice dude, I guess. I don't know him in real life, and like his channel is not like abusive content. But like that's really all I can say about it. Like, but like for some reason it's just like engaging. Like this is interesting. I almost snapped it because I'm looking for this. You know, I'm looking for Oriental Bittersweet. But I'm not sure what the fuck this fucking what the hell? What? I've never seen this vine. Hold on, I gotta look up this up. What the hell is this? Bro, okay, this is called moonseed. Isn't that like the coolest name for like a plant? Moonseed. I'm not even joking, that's like the actual name. I was about to rip it because I've been ripping down Oriental Bittersweet. I actually ended up scratching myself pretty hard doing that. You can see the pink. But like, yeah, like I don't think people know, and it doesn't really matter, like how much content gets created versus how much gets curated and you know, cut. I've been more selective as of recent, just for like flow and whoa, almost tripped. Whoa, is that a centipede? Oh no, it's a worm. Sorry, I've revealed you to the universe, my worm friends. Should we poke them? Yeah, we're gonna do it. Sorry, dude. Ah! Alright, here, I'll give you your... Honestly, yeah, there's nothing I could do. Like, I didn't even really try to fuck with that stick. Ugh, now there's goop on my hand. Goop. It is so nice out today. Wow. There's another thing I'm gonna start doing with my vlogging, like much with a lot of, get the fuck out of here, dude. Bruh. Fuck you, dude. Chill. Fucker. Get the fuck away from me. Dude. Dude, get the fuck away from me. It was a yellow jacket. One of the things I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start filming a lot more, just like silent, yeah, good luck, right? Silent moments, or just like moments that even without narration, like you could just like look at. Like here's an example, right? Like this is great. Wow. I think you gotta be here in real life. I'm gonna go run up there, like literally. Kick over the rat death, or the, yeah, I forget what they're called. Midgets, what are they called? That's maybe a derogatory term. Those, the thing where you stack rocks, I forget what that's called. But I'm gonna go make sure that no one can do that. Because I'm a no fun having motherfucker. Oh shit. Because like POV, you're like any little creature, and then like POV, it like kills you, you know? Like there's no need for this. It's not good human behavior and we shouldn't encourage it. Once people start it, then they never stop, you know? Once it starts, it never stops. Look at how many rocks this displaced. I am the flood. I hope this took someone months and they find out I did this. And they write me an angry letter saying they'll kill me, etc.
How dare you? Someone worked hard on this arbitrary construct of entropy, putting potential energy into a system. How dare you release entropy?
It is just raining leaves, you know? Like, it's really raining leaves. It's really incredible. Like, compared to some time of the year where, like, 0 leaves fall. Like, there's a reason people call it fall, you know? There's a reason for that. I think it's my favorite part of the year because just, like, it's just so much potential energy. That's what's interesting about trees is, like, they create potential energy and then release it. I mean, I guess all plants kind of do that. They take energy and then release it. Like, for some plants, it's like wind catchers. That's how they produce their energy. Or they don't really produce, like, they produce the energy the same way that everything else does through photosynthesis, right? They take in a carbon, they release oxygen, etc. Right, and then with that carbon, which they also can get carbon moved from their trunk and their roots, they can take up material. And they create leaves. And then the leaves fall and generate dirt because they get eaten. But the seeds are different than the leaves, so it's like something is being created, right? The seeds have a purpose. And so the seeds take a lot of potential energy, and then they put that to use by just being up high. And then when a gust of wind comes along and it puts energy into the system, then it takes the already potential energy and it puts it into entropy. And then, whoop, things react, as things do. And the outcome is hopefully that the seed will diffuse into even further entropy, and it will reach a lower state. Look at that one, pinwheel, that's kind of cool. So to grow a pinwheel-shaped seed usually happens in the earlier phase of the year, after the flowering and before the leaves. But at the end of the year, all the leaves fall off, and they have no purpose, right? They're like, it's like they're dead. Were they ever alive, you know? Are they like half alive now? Is that one still trying to photosynthesis and then send down? I don't know. I have no idea. Trees are very interesting, though. One of these is going to snap one day and kill me because I'll fall right on my head. Because I'm already up, you know, like potential energy stored in a system. I'm 105 pounds of potential energy falling. I mean, listen to that. That's a lot. That all went through my knees. Whoop. And I think about sex maybe probably less than most people do, is my guess. But maybe more than some people. I give it some thought and concern. And I think that a lot of our attraction is the measurement of potential energy. And that includes legacy and the projection of the understanding that we have a legacy, or that we could have a legacy. I'm gonna go end this motherfucker's legacy right over here. You think you'll be king of the forest? Not on my watch, buddy. Look at it spreading by the hectare billion. Look at this thing go. Up the tree it goes. To kill the tree. Ah. Whoa, I got bright. What the hell? Get destroyed. Get destroyed. Destroyed. How long do you think it'll take to get past this weird thing? Probably like a day. See, look how it climbs up itself. See, you break one, it just doesn't care. That's what I wanted to illustrate there. But they're also reducing entropy. They're destroying the energy in the system by bringing this tree down with a force. They're applying attention to it that we're taking out of the system the best we can. It may be a little too late because it kind of pulled it all year, but... Here, let me get to the other side where there's better light. Oh my goodness. These are the most vicious, voracious fucking things. These are the gypsy moths, I'm pretty sure. God damn, dude, they're everywhere. They're literally everywhere. You know, when the butterfly is in the process of metamorphosis, I wonder if it's like quote-unquote painful for the butterfly. Like, it's basically literally dying and being digested alive. It's like, you think about a spider when it gets you, and it, you know, it does whatever it does to you, and it rots you, and then it drinks you. It's like a horror story. But like a caterpillar is also a horror story. Just becoming a butterfly is not an easy process. And it actually has to destroy the old thing in order to metamorphosize. I do really personally, I believe that humans are meant to emotionally metamorphosize in our own time, in our own pace. And I think that a lot of that has been suppressed. A lot of really critical wings and pupa stages have been clipped away in order to stop us from being able to live in accordance with the natural world and just like have any mental health that is actual health whatsoever. Like, we have removed health and substituted non-health and gaslighted people to believing that it is health. I don't want to cross that. Fuck that. I do have pretty good footwork, I must say. I am very good at correcting and understanding my orientation within the universe. Like, I have a good perception, interoception of myself, and introspection of like what the ideas are, and like introception, word, I don't think that's a word, and inception, where I put ideas in your head without you knowing it. We'll be right back after this. Thanks for joining. This is Rainbows and Razor Blades, October 5th. It won't stop. Stop! Stop watching me. Go away. I don't know what the fuck these are. They're stuck to my fur though. They're seeds. I'll get a couple more of them off. What the fuck? Oh wow. Oh dude, whoa. I can see why they got stuck now. I don't think I've ever had these stuck on me before. They're very annoying. This is what it's like to be poor. Seriously, this is economic poverty. Think about it. Like, obviously the leaves, there's no ascribing poverty to a leaf, but how are you gonna get up? Everyone's like, get up, you're not actually trapped, it's just water. It's just water. But here's the thing, if you're in the flow of it, then it's very different. Here, I'll show you. Into entropy you go. Goodbye. Oh, okay. Bye. Didn't expect that. Ooh. Let's try again. See, look at that. Some get stuck. Life is like the river. Obviously, that's cliche, but it's true. You know, different people have different diversionary paths. Different parts of the world meet each other in different turbulent and sometimes arbitrary ways that push us. Sometimes it feels like we're being pushed, and other times it feels like we're being pulled. The question is where this river is going attracting the river? Like, is it flowing towards an attractor? Is the bottom of a bowl, when you put water in it, an attractor? Is that a force? It's like, not really. Like, potential energy is not a force. not like the strong or weak nuclear force that's binding all the atoms and keeping everything, you know, it's not electromagnetism because, well, it's just not. Oh, that one got stuck. Oh. I think about how many trillions and trillions of just like little teeny little molecules of entropy just everywhere. The fact that I'm even as big as I am is astonishing. I've been, you know, I was thinking it was the weed, right? But it's not. It's actually the horse poop or whatever it is, like the cow manure. Like that shit is like literally unironically caked onto the inside of the mucous membranes of my nose and like pharyngeal system. And it sucks, bro. It straight up sucks. Oh shit, that scared the fuck out of me, dude. I was like, bro, it's just a glove though. But yeah, like, it still smells. Oh, this is beggar's tick. Beggar ticks? I don't know. It's something like that though. I'll put it on the bottom, but it's, yeah, it's definitely what I'm saying it is. Beggar's tick. Yep. I'm gonna smell it. I've never smelled this plant before. I'll tell you in a second if it smells. Hopefully it's not toxic. I should really look it up before I do this, but okay, yeah, no smell, and I'm not gonna eat it. Pennsylvania smartweed down there, chilling. Ooh. Actually, that may just be normie smartweed. It's hard to tell. I don't know. I don't know the difference actually. Whoa, what the hell? Is that rose multiflora? Maybe. Was this the one that is called panicled aster? Is that right? Fucking, I have no idea. I looked at it, now it faded. So I'll have to hear it. I'll have to look it up again. But once I know it, I'll know I'm looking at the right information because I have like some of the letters and some of the syllables. Without an objective record of words and stuff like that, it's not a surprise that regional dialects pop up really quickly, because if everything's just by a scribe or a memory or a subjective, like memory of a subjective scribe, then you're going to get like a stable diffusion. You're going to get changes. So it's not a surprise that like you get far enough away, like one town, 1% diffusion, 2 towns, 1% diffusion, 3 towns, 2% diffusion. By the time you're one state over, it's like, well, there's like a 5% diffusion. You know, people sound like 5% different than each other. But you go like 2 or 3, 4, 500 miles, 5, 6, 7,000 miles away. Now all of a sudden it's like different languages, different dialects. It's crazy. I was gonna go this way, but there's so much thorns that it just looks really sad. So I'm actually just gonna go back this way. New business strategy, and this is legitimate. So I'm not very creative, right? Like I'm creative in some ways. I'm a contrarian. And so the loudest voices, in my estimation and by my opinion, hate paying taxes. Who loves paying taxes? There's some of us. Because I think I may be one of these like crazy radical people that like loves paying tax. Like I know that they're doing dreadful things of it. Like people are like, well, that's good. That means you support the schools. Yeah, sure, buddy. Maybe it's because I like giving money to the fucking drones in the war in Iraq. Did you think of that? I'm a sociopath. That's why I want to pay my taxes. Right? Like, it makes you wonder, like, maybe we should be anti, right? So I just like tying people's brains in knots like a guru to make them think, just to kind of make them question the system. You know, they can decide one way or the other what they believe is the correct way, whether it's paying taxes or anti-taxing. Sorry, this whole time I've just been like, bouldering, or whatever it's called. Ta-da! I forget what I was saying, but that's a cool clip, so I'll just stop it there. I wasn't even phased when I walked right by him. What's up with this frog, dude? This frog does not look healthy, and it didn't do what a frog normally does, which is jump. It just didn't give a fuck when I was near it. It looks kind of like maybe swollen or something. I wonder if it's like pregnant, but it's too late in the year for that, right? What the fuck, dude? I have no idea. Maybe it's just normal and it just didn't give a shit that I was there. But I walked right by it. I was like listening to my own voice back, uploading to Instagram, when all of a sudden I was like, holy fuck, dude. Ah, giant fucking toad. Or, well, frog. I don't know why I said toad. What a fumble. That's definitely not a toad. Is it a toad? I just like feel like it's not a toad. So it's been a while, and I've just been watching. I've named him Eduardo, and I've been sending pictures of him. People are like, want to go to the mall and watch a movie? And I'm like, well, not to be an overt contrarian, But that sounds just absolutely horrific. And the fact that you would even invite me is like kind of astonishing. It's like, want to invite the kitten to go scuba diving? Like, sure, yeah, cats love water and love strange changes in pressure and light and sensitivity and weird other things swimming around them and their whiskers being harassed. Yeah, they love that. Sure, man. So instead I'm hanging out with Eduardo. What a bro. Like he's gonna fall. I wonder if it's something he ate or if there's like actually something wrong with this frog. Maybe he can perceive me perceiving him and I'm freaking him out because I'm watching him with at least 3 eyes. He probably sensed my intentions move. Yeah, he did. He sensed my intentions. My intentions were to go, like, maybe do him harm. He probably saw the way I was looking. Sorry to spook you, Eduardo. And make you perceive me as the predator that I am. But I am a human. And I was perceiving that I wanted to jump to that rock and possibly try to scare you. And you probably realized that I meant you harm. Because you have extrasensory perception. What you up to, bruh? What you doing? Oh shit, you blowing bubbles? You talking shit? Yeah, he left. He did. He went. Because I don't see him. I was gonna film like a goodbye skit, but I stood up and he must have gone. He's like, this is it. My end. Flee from the demon. Like, he was chilling with me while I was chilling with him, but then, yeah, he sensed my mood change. I think it's the moment he saw the way I was looking at it, like maybe I could eat it, even for like an instinct. He was like, oh shit, that thing has predatory instincts. It knew. It really does take years of practice to be able to just like walk. Like, it's not like people ask how I do it, and the answer is like the same way that anyone does it. Like, you just get good at balancing. Look, you just practice, you know? Like, I know that like from here to there is not an issue for me. Like, I don't have to think about it. I know, because I've already gotten broke how many times doing it as a kid. And as an adult, you just apply like slightly different rules. Like, I know that my foot can reach to there, so I just go for it. See? And then I know that I can go off this foot to there while I'm pushing all my momentum forward like this. Whoop! See? But like, I don't have to like think about it. Like, if you haven't formed the like nuanced muscles and like brain strategies, I don't know how to, whatever you want to call them, then you won't be able to do that. Not only because you won't have the muscles, but you won't have the brain capacity. Like, you could be a strong person. You could be like militaristic in your mind, but not have the, not have it worked out in your body. And similarly, you can be agile with your body, but your mind can be a little bit frail. And like, maybe you're really good at like running and like you're like in shape and you're buff and people are like, you can do it, but like you actually can't do it. You actually can't, because you only understand pavement, you know? No offense to like pavement runners. Or pavement eaters. You ever eat pavement? Oh shit! You also have to have some quick self-corrective reflexes, so that when I go for something like this, and I miss it because I'm holding, because I get caught here because I'm holding the camera and I get caught, and so my momentum stalls, even for a second, just like whoop. That's enough to take my whole body, so I have to know that like, well, it's like a plane crash. I have to crash. So like at first I was like, well, I could go in the water. Then I was like, well, I could also go in the field if I can land this airplane. I'm thinking about airplanes because there's an airplane up there. You hear it? I hear it. It's very annoying, actually. I'm going to come back here later on, and we're going to get rid of all this off-site. We're going to chop it all down. Woo-doo! This is the invasive plant, the Japanese knotweed. So yeah, we're going to do. Or actually, realistically, we'll start at the top and we'll go this way. But, yeah. Because that way you're not fighting gravity, you know. And then we'll collect it all on a sheet. So we'll, like, put, like, one big white sheet. And then we'll basically, like, shoot it in the back of the head. And then it'll fall over, blah, and then we'll wrap it up and we'll put it in a rug and we'll throw it off on the highway. Only instead of the highway, we'll probably just actually keep it in the rug. And then, like, I don't know, like, we could just leave it here. It doesn't really matter, but we probably wouldn't because then it'd get washed away. And what else it causes like litter. So what we could do is we could take the sheet with us, but we could tie some like rope. That's actually a good idea. Like leave it like really tightly knotted together and like roped, and then like rope it to the trees to dry so that like even a flood can't like wash it away. And also like, what's it gonna do? It's gonna wreck the environment. Like, shut the fuck up. You come up with a fucking better solution. What are you gonna do with it? You're gonna pay $500 to go dump it? I heard some guy in Albany today at the bodega store. He was like, yo man, that N-word said he's gonna give me, yo, $3,000. And the other dude said, he's like, hey, yo, that's some punk shit. He's like, because they probably charge you another $500 to get in. He's like, they fucking did. It was $1,000 because I have to pay $500 every time I fucking dump. And they said, you can't dump that shit here. You gotta come back later. And they hustled me. And then he's like, yo, damn, that's fucked up. He's like, yeah, so I'm trying to get that $3K. He's like, yeah, hustle it. And I like that conversation. Because I was like, I'm lazy as shit. Like, my parents give me money. I don't have to hustle for fucking anything. Like, these guys are out here working their asses off. And I'm just a spoiled rich white bitch. Who the fuck am I, you know? Someone without face tattoos, that's for sure. I was scared. I was like, fuck, man. No one would even look at me. It was really strange. Like, I guess I'm really, really out of place there. Like, they wouldn't even, like, look at me. I even waved at one dude, and he didn't even, like, look like he saw me. I was like, what the fuck? Like, is it because I'm white? Like, these people were not black. But they definitely really weren't white, maybe? I don't really know. Maybe they were, like, mixed race or something. I couldn't really tell, but they didn't look like any of the... I guess because I don't have face tattoos and, like, look like a whatever, but they wouldn't even look at me. I was like, I have lost my bro status. Maybe it's because I have huge tits. Oh, probably not. It's probably because I'm white. White passing, I'm Jewish. Implying that it's different. Cancelled. See, here's the problem I've created. Now this especially is gonna go vertical. This is gonna go vertical. You know, there's no real good way to stop it. It's like, there's just too much. Bruh, stupid doopoos over here visiting me. Top 10 gooby woobies. Bruh, I am not a tree. You should go away. Alright, you. That wasn't me crushing it, by the way. No, I was, where'd he go? I didn't crush it, like, for sure. Oh yeah, there he is. I'm guessing Sapheotrichum lanceolatum. I'm guessing on the pronunciation because I don't really remember. But anyways, this is the panicle aster. Yeah, panicled aster. And this one can get pretty tall, as you can see. Pretty cool. I don't know if they're connected under there, actually. I don't know. I was listening to some dude talk about them, and he was talking about how they like got moved from like one part of the aster family to like a different or something like that. Something like that. But anyways, it's quite a beautiful plant. It's the month of asters. This is in Selkirk. We're at Hollyhock Hollows Bird Preserve, and it's October 5th, 2023. This is Joe Pyeweed, maybe? Yeah, Joe Pyeweed. Wow, look at all these seeds. I'm gonna go spread these. Because, I mean, right here seems great, but I'll go spread them where I know they won't get mowed, and where they won't go in to the pond. So this is Canadian wild rye. I was actually trying to use the app to identify the one behind it, but it told me what this one was, and I wouldn't have even thought to identify this. I'm gonna take a couple of these seeds. Not a lot, but like a couple. Because there's enough of it here. There's quite a bit of it. You can see it's everywhere. It's like the default. And yeah, maybe I'll grow it. I'm not sure if this is abnormal for this time of year, but this is garden phlox, which like makes sense given where we are. It's right across from a garden, but yeah, this is a very late bloomer, I think, because it's already October, but it's still early October, so it's like, it's still a little weird. This is, let me look this up. I didn't want to say it and get it wrong. This is blue wood aster, and that is what I was going to have guessed. I was, because it's not the smooth blue aster. It's like a wood aster. You can tell because it's got the like little pink, I think, and yellow, pink and yellow. Really fucking cute. Love it. But it's called blue wood aster because it looks like wood aster, but it's taller a little bit different shape, and definitely a little bit different color. It's got that little blue to it. I love that little blue. It's like a little teeny little bit of violet. Here, I'll show you. See, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Let me see if I can make it a little darker. That might help the color come through. I don't really know. My screen may not be picking it up as well as the camera, or the camera. I can't tell, but it's a little bit of a purple hue. I'm not sure if it'll need like color correcting to see it, but yep, blue wood aster. I think that this is zigzag goldenrod because it's very low to the ground. I like the way it's growing here. It's actually growing all the way out from like here. That's kind of cool. It's called zigzag goldenrod. Cool. I wonder if it smells. I'm gonna smell one little flower. I shouldn't have done that, but like whatever. I think this is a different type of goldenrod here, but what I'm filming is not the plant. It's actually the aphids. Let's see if I can get it to focus. I actually don't know what they are. I called them aphids, but I don't know if that's correct. I just want to make that clear. Like I don't know enough about bugs to know. But I know that they're eating it. That's kind of funny. They're like nom 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 nom. I'm probably sitting in some of them. Maybe not. I'm just in the lilies. So I looked it up because I had no idea, but I was curious. And it says that this is from a sycamore tree. Seems right. So that's kind of cool. Because I was thinking maybe it's like a maple, like a giant maple leaf, but I think now it is a sycamore tree. Let's see if I can find where it's falling from. It's not that one. That's like a poplar. That's a willow. This one's an oak. Here it is. This one. Cool. Yeah, I guess that's a sycamore tree. Wow, it's like been killed and then it's still growing. That's so cool. It's like retrunking in a way. That's really, really cool actually. It's got enough of a root system still. I wonder if that one was a storm kill. What? Dude, the chicory. It's kind of late in the season for chicory. No, maybe not. Yeah, I guess people use this for like coffee. As like a coffee substitute. This is a good one. This is like it. This is like it. This is the plant. This is New England aster. I want to find out what the Haudenosaunee, or the Sioux, or the Algonquin, or the Mohican, or any of the other different groups of the peoples that lived in the areas that is now known as quote-unquote New England. The Iroquois, I have also been told that's a derogatory term. I can't keep track of it, but the natives to the land probably had word for this long, long before it was called New England aster. I do like the name New England aster, but I also think that it's a bit of a colonizer term, and that where possible, if possible, things should be, returned to the natural language that came for them first. And that doesn't always have to be true in like every single situation forever. But I think in this instance, the plants of this world should be named by the people of this world. And if they were the first people to be here, which who knows that they were or not, and whether those people quote-unquote evolved here or not is really irrelevant. They were the ones who first gave it language. And if that language could be passed on, then I think that it should be. But yeah, this is New England aster. It's a great plant. At this point in my life where like I'm emotionally parenting my parents. It's kind of sad, but like it's the truth. And so I call up and I just tell them like, hey, it's been stressful. Like, is there anything I can do to be helpful? Like, you seem stressed. And they're like, they act like they're all tough and shit, but they're not. Ooh, mugwort. I've just been thinking a lot today, just like sitting around, you know. My back hurts a lot, sitting like a banana. My friend's on her way here. She's gonna bring me a sandwich. I'm so hungry. She's only bringing me like a small sandwich with peanut butter and jelly, but like hopefully that's enough to like just like keep me alive, you know. I told her 2 sandwiches, but she doesn't have enough bread. I was like, oh, the bread. Sorry for even putting you out on a single sandwich, but like thank you for bringing me a sandwich. I really need it. I didn't bring any food with me today. I didn't plan here today. This was not a planned thing. This was just like I was already there. I was like, I can't not go. Like, passing up this opportunity would be so fucking stupid. It's already such a far drive. And, yeah, I was at that other weird place today, doing, like, a job. There's a pollinator. I don't know if it's native. Oh, bye. These are called hickory nuts. And I was hanging out with someone yesterday who thought that this was, like, from an apple. And I was like, nah. And I showed them it's hard. It's like, looks kind of like an apple, but actually it's hard. It's the outside of a hickory nut, and then inside is the hickory nut. But obviously the squirrels have gotten to these. This might be one. Yeah, that's a hickory nut. I'm gonna crush it with my foot. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do it because there's a bunch of them. I'll do this one. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Break it apart. Oh yeah, look at all that. Look at all that nut. Move my hand. You can see it's got like a little bit of like liquid. It's kind of like chewy. Looks like maybe you could even eat it. Maybe you can't eat it. I'll look it up. Yeah, you could eat hickory nuts for sure. I looked it up. I tried it. They're actually delicious. I'm about to eat another one. They're sweet almost. Let me try this again. I gotta get like my foot clobber out. Who expected toad flax today? Yellow toad flax. Selling unibs, 200 GP. You're getting no toad flax. I think anything more than this would be inappropriate, just because I found this one that was still kind of like in the shell. I think any more than this would be like kind of inappropriate, just because, like, I'm a human. I don't need this food. I can. Here's another good snack. No, I'm just kidding. This is doll's eye. This is extremely fucking toxic. You wouldn't want to. Oh, I shouldn't even really be touching it. Not even as a joke. Like, you shouldn't handle toxic plants. But yeah, this is called doll's eye, and you don't fuck with it. You don't eat any part of this plant. See it here? It's called black. I forgot. I only know this is doll's eye. Baneberry, that's what it is. Red baneberry or white baneberry. That one was obviously white baneberry because those were white baneberries. Bane. Here I am rubbing my eye after touching it. I mean, you can't see it, but more panicle aster. Still looking for that rock to crack my nuts. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. What's the words? Wouldn't it be nice if we could something. I wonder why this stupid app always has the ISO set to like 600 and I have to turn it down. Because it says ISO 100, but it's like, it's lying. Like, I want it set to fucking 0, not 100. I don't know what each JR is. What is that? Each JR, what's that? Y'all already know. This is like a 5 or 6 pound rock. It's pretty heavy. Oh shit. Oh, now I got mud on my fucking hand. Bruh. Let's just wash this stupid fucking rock. Time to crack me some nuts. Yes, let's go. I'm about to eat the shit out of this. Yeah, these are good. These are really good. They taste like walnuts. I upgraded to a precision rock. This is a bad example because that's a bad example. Alright, here we go. I'll show you a new one. Ready? First of all, I'm gonna flip around this way. I'm gonna start doing it here. Ready? Yeah, there we go. So that's kind of cool. That's the hickory nut that I've been busting into. Busting. Ha! Okay, so I made quite a mess, but like, I would say it was like not very successful, but it wasn't unsuccessful. There's like some little bits left over here, but like they got like dirt on them. So like I'm not eating that. Something else can eat that. I don't know. You know, I tried. It's not much of a snack. Oh my goodness. Gotta go find a snack now. My friend should be here soon though. Spent like fucking 25 minutes doing that, just busting those nuts. This one's fucking crazy. This is a violet? What the fuck? Today, look, you can see just like the yellow under it. Like today is October 5th, 2023. And we have a spring ephemeral, the violet, blooming. I am not gonna dare touch this, even though it's edible. Because I'm looking for edible plants, and like purple caught my eye. I'm like, what the fuck is purple that grows this time of year? Nothing. Other than like creeping bellflower, but like that's not the same purple. Like look at it out here. It's literally fall. Bro, what are you doing? There's more. This is crazy. Maybe I don't know shit, I guess. I don't know, man. Still not going to eat it, though. Those ones are crazy. I hope they get pollinated, and I hope that they go to seed, and I hope that those seeds survive. That's wild, dude.
Purple underneath. Why am I so fascinated by mushrooms?
Autism.
They're annoying.
Yeah, this is like the 4 weeks of the best weather of the year. Huh? Yeah, 4 weeks of the year.
The only time that I'm remotely comfortable around.
And it's also the best holidays.
Yeah.
I'm inventing new holidays for this time of year. Like the Yarrow Festival.
Thanksgiving.
That's a meme holiday.
It's a terrible holiday. Fuck that holiday.
Indigenous Turkey Slaughter Day.
I do like Thanksgiving too,
Yeah, same.
though. Because
Are those eatable?
yes.
Whoa. Are you gonna eat it?
Oh no, there's bugs in them.
No. A bluet mushroom.
Just wanted to see the underside.
Yeah, they're definitely purple.